Welcome to the Spiritual Stretch channel. So today we're going to talk about purpose, your purpose. So have you ever wondered whether your purpose is making a difference? I remember on my spiritual entrepreneurship journey that I used to ask, well, how is my purpose, how is my service different from others? I know a lot of people who for years won't start, won't start a YouTube channel or won't start their coaching business because there is this doubt in the mind that other people have already done it and they have done it better and bigger. The big names like Tony Robbins, a lot of people may feel like, well, he's already serving billions of people. Who's going to be for me? So I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to the importance of your purpose for those entrepreneur friends of mine who are still in this spiritual wobble, in this doubt, in this hesitation. Because your purpose, of course, matters. There is no two human beings who gives the exact same service. You can go to a hairstylist and get a bob haircut, and you can go to another hairstylist and request the same haircut. You can show them a picture, and it will come out different. The experience will be different. Okay? So the same with your purpose. Yes, you may have the purpose of speaking about confidence, but the way it comes through you will be completely different than through another person. So therefore, your purpose will become almost like measurable through your contribution. Your unique expression is that beautiful gold, if you will, that will be valuable. And depending on how deep you know yourself and how deep you know that what you bring is valuable, is how much you're charging for your service and how successful you will be at your service. Now, I want to talk about three main points today that is all tied into your service, your value, and your identity. So first, it's going to be your service reveals your purpose. Okay, you're not getting the purpose first. It's through your service, your purpose will become more clear. And then second, value, the value that you give, it creates the impact that you're looking for. It creates the impact that humanity is being nourished by. And then third is giving your service strengthens your identity. And therefore, we come into this synergetic ascension where the information that you receive and give and the ripple effect of that, how it comes back to you, ultimately, this is the cycle of evolving. So, let me talk about your service revealing your purpose. Purpose is an interesting concept. It is a truth that we all have a purpose. You can call it a mission, you can call it an agreement. It is your unique puzzle piece in the tapestry of the universe. Every human life is important. Every human life contributes to humanity. Okay? You don't have to be a president of something for your work to be important. Okay? The being of you, the message that you carry on your heart, the resonance of who you are contributes into humanity. Now, when you recognize that you have this unique purpose that you're bringing to earth, I'm sure if you're listening to this, then you know that you are bringing some form of medicine through into the new earth, that you are one of the spirit-led truth seekers who is here to bring something. Okay? And that purpose can be elusive at first. It can be like, well, I'm not sure. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I help people with their relationships, or should I help people lose weight? I know that those are very different, but many people have so many things come into their system, and then they get kind of confused. Okay? So your purpose will grow through you expressing it. And if you're combining things, if you're combining relationship and, let's say, weight loss, you will soon see that they all actually converge. And once you find that convergence, once you find that higher point of you to speak from, and you keep doing it, your purpose will become more and more clear. As you keep also contributing and sharing and expressing your purpose, your gifts, your unique gifts, we all have unique gifts, unique sensitivities, unique ways of seeing things, unique ways of expressing or explaining things that deposit into the bank of the human consciousness. So your gifts become more visible as you keep speaking it, as you keep using it. Just like a welder, the more welding he does, the more precise he becomes, the more the processes refine, the more the mind connects with the body. So the more we bring your purpose into the embodiment. Now, as you keep serving, as you keep sharing what you're here to serve, you get activated to your higher potential. Okay, this is really important. This is a very important point to remember when you are still standing in the, I don't know if I should share it, I'm shy, I don't know how to talk, I don't know how to come in front of a camera, I don't know how to put together what I'm here to bring into a something tangible, into a course, into a song, into whatever it is that's yours, right? Extrapolate this to your situation. But as you keep doing it, your potential is being activated further and further and further. I think I heard the other day that the great basketball players, the Kobe Bryant, the Shaquille O'Neal, that yes, they have the most winning shots, but they also have the most misses. But it is through the misses, it is through doing what you're here to do that you get activated to higher and higher potential of yourself. And this is, I think, the main point that I want to leave you with. Because even if you're helping one person with what you're here to do, it will reveal your purpose deeper and deeper and more clear. Okay? Now, let's go on to part 2. That the value that you give also creates the impact. So you see how it gives both ways. When you're giving, when you are in your service, the world receives it and you receive it. You get refined and the world receives more value. And people need value. People thrive on value. Ultimately, we are information devouring creatures. We get nurtured by information. And yes, you choose what information you want to receive which will help you in life, either get further ahead, or if you choose to receive information that keeps spinning you in the same thing, then you will create the same life. And this value that you give, it does start the impact by solving one problem. Okay, all you have to do is solve one problem. And that could be as simple as you say something to your coworker for whom then the problem that she's been having, the problem that she's been complaining about, gets dissolved, gets released, gets light shone on, and you have made an impact. Isn't that beautiful? That it actually isn't difficult to impact. It is simply conveying information in your unique way. And that is given because you're unique. Okay? Now, as you keep doing this, then that creates trust. Okay? So now you're not only doing it to one coworker who now trusts you. She's like, whoa, she knows how to solve something. Next time she has a problem, she's going to come to you. And then she's going to tell others also, hey, you know what? Melinda, she said something so simple, but it totally opened my eyes. And oh my gosh, I went home and I said that to my husband, and our relationship like changed. Yes, it can be that easy. So your service creates then trust that will keep spreading. And we all know that for you to be able to create a bigger impact, to serve more people, you need to have that trust factor. But it starts with one person only. Okay? So I hope you are receiving what I'm putting down. You know, if you're still wondering, if you still have those doubts stealing your light, I'm showing you how simple it is to simply step into what you're here to bring. And then as you keep giving to each person, to more and more people, then that strengthens your identity. Well, why? Because you get confirmation. You actually see the change that you are causing. It helps to develop your leadership abilities. And this isn't just leadership abilities to those that you give information to or that you give a service to, but mainly your leadership towards yourself first. Because it is you who walks you through the challenges. And each kind of like point or cycle of strengthening, you are required to lead yourself through. Now, of course, you're not doing this alone. You have a heavenly whole courtroom, heavenly court that helps you. That's a different video, and I have talked in extent about that in previous videos, that we are connected to the source of life. And the source of life doesn't just drop us here. Here is you, just figure out life how it is. There is a whole cloud of witnesses. There are angels around you. There's communications that are constantly being fed to and through your nervous system. And all you need is open your heart and you will receive them. But let's come back to the leadership, okay? As you keep receiving the being connected and you receive your heavenly communication, you serve. You see, this is a heavenly circuitry, okay? You receive, you give, you strengthen, you receive, you give, you strengthen. Your leadership now stands in the authority that shines, that others receive, and you help others become their own leader as well. Simply by being, by serving, you become the impact, you become the help, the nourishment, the inspiration that people so hungrily search for. Okay? And as you keep serving, it then further expands your capacity. The more grounded self-leader you become, the more capacity you have to receive more information, to hold more people in the information containment, the more kind of like further in space your light emanates. And that brings back a strengthened self-concept. You become a more potent light on earth. Okay? And as you do this, your life unfolds in the wealth of your purpose. Your life unfolds in you getting to know the heart of yourself, the beauty of you, the purpose of you, the compassion of you, which then you also emanate. So compassion for others, demonstrating leadership to others, sharing spirit nourishment to others, helping others come to their purpose. And my friend, giving like that, sharing like that, contributing like that into humanity yields a purpose-filled life, yields a heart that is fulfilled, a nervous system that is operating in and from peace, a wealth that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. I think I am complete with this, what I wanted to bring to you. I want to bring you or give you a question, right? Because everything is about embodiment, and questions help you to cultivate your answers, to excavate what's in the depth of you. So simply looking at who can I help with what I already know? Who can I help? And I know this is the first question when you want to come into coaching or create something. Who is it that I'm helping? And people have such hard time with this because the first answer is always, well, everybody. I'm here to help everybody. But when you excavate it from yourself as to who is it really you're connecting with, that then helps you share that energetic connection, make that energetic connection, and your service is already activated and in motion. I thank you, my friends. If you found this nourishing, please subscribe to the channel, share it, hit the bell button so you're notified when new videos come up. Right now, videos are being released every Tuesday and Friday. And if you would like more support with cultivating yourself into the being that you desire to be, into the strong, confident, grounded leader that your heart desires to be, then come into Strengthen Within. You will find the link in the description.